Channel you choose and coming back to YouTube, make sure you turn on the notifications because I'm being shadow banned on YouTube and saying I ain't even gonna do the intro. I'm just about to get straight into it. Everybody in my inbox asking me to talk about what I thought about Umar Johnson's spiel on the Breakfast Club. And what he said was that Joe Biden has done nothing for black people. That he signed an executive order on some shit he didn't do. Now, he did that. He attacked the Japanese Haitian girl who was born in Japan, by the way, who has a black boyfriend who stands for black rights. Listen, there are certain people in life you're never going to please. And certain people who's going to want shit for free and ain't going to give nothing to it. And that's Umar Johnson. First off, let me say this. When y'all heard Umar Johnson say, we just need somebody to come do 3 weeks worth of work, basically for free. Because if I was Asian or Latin or Mexican or whatever, they would do it. No, because he couldn't name one. Y'all ever notice whenever Umar Johnson talks about something, he never really gives the full facts and full history. If Joe Biden did nothing for black people, what about the $10 billion, technically $5 billion, that he gave to black farmers? What about that? If you don't study how the Olympic team, the tennis Olympic team is done, you're talking about, oh, if she were to do that for Haiti and spread the message of what Haiti's going through and all that, then she would save Haiti. No, she wouldn't. You know as well as I do that the French screwed Haiti once they left. Put sanctions on them. For those who don't understand about Haiti, a.k.a. Saint-Domingue, once they got rid of the French basically banned them from dealing with the rest of the world. The French didn't do what the Spaniards did across the pond at Santo Domingo. What is Santo Domingo? The Dominican Republic. You see, he don't walk y'all through that history. It's not gonna matter if she played for their team or not. And you don't even know how they set up the damn teams. I can guarantee you the rules of being a team would have to be, you had to qualify and a certain amount of people had to be actually good at it. Everybody don't get invited. Then on top of that, we always get these people who always gonna say that, hey, you got to do this to do that or I don't respect you. Who the hell is you? Who's you? If you want to talk about people coming for people, are you going to be willing to throw black women under the bus for some of the shit they did in the past too? Are we going to talk about the 90s? How basically they got rid of the black man out of the home and black women fully complied with that? Now, do I personally mess with anybody but black women? Nah, I don't. Would I? Yeah, it depends. Not gonna front. But either way that go, you do realize once they have a child with whomever they have a child with, that child is black. Remember the brown paper bag test? When he said he would marry somebody for contract, that's cool. That's cool. But why don't you talk about uterine fibroids? Why don't you talk about that? Since you so-called love black women so much, that you don't talk about half the black women get their uterus cut out before the age of 42. Didn't know that, huh? Whoa! See, if y'all claim to love black women as much as you do, and then you keep on attacking Kamala Harris, you are a damn liar. You won't even go look at the stuff that Kamala Harris put in when she got the reinsertion program in the Bay. With all these dudes between the ages of 17 to 24 going to boot camp, getting their record expunged, getting all that shit wiped off their record, learning how to build their credit and coming out with a job. And you know how many people committed a crime afterwards? Less than 5%. Yeah, that's true. So you should go look that up. You want to talk about how she went to an HBCU, though? You see, how you love black women, but you attacking one. Yeah, okay, have your standards. All right, cool. Do it bother me when I see a white dude with a black woman? Nah, it don't. Not sorry. Because I can think about how many times I'd have seen a lot of black men mistreat the hell out of black women, put hands on them and all that. I know a bunch of them. They related to me. But people have to absolutely understand something, bro. You get liars who want to take advantage of your anger. And that's all Umar Johnson typically does do. Now, he says some good stuff. But you cannot sit out here, call out the Democrats, but don't call out the Republicans. See, the reason the George Floyd Justice Act hasn't passed is because the Republicans don't believe what Tim Scott said, because there is nowhere in Tim Scott's bill that gets rid of a lot of protections for the police, like qualified immunity. But the Democrats got that set up. And I'm not a Democrat. I don't like Democrats. But I'm going to call a spade a spade. I'm not a registered Democrat. At all. But you ain't calling out the Republicans. I wonder why. I wonder why. The first words out of his mouth be Democrat and never be Republican. Huh. I wonder why. Joe Biden called out white supremacy. No president has done that before. Obama kind of did. Talking about Trayvon could have been me. Yeah, that's true. Tim Scott's stupid ass hopping up. Oh, man, there's no racism in America, but I got pulled over. What? You know, you left that space that you left, you could potentially get pulled over by the police and get a knee on your neck. Homie, there's no racism. Bro, come on, bro. Umar Johnson, just keep it real. So I'm trying to build my school, and I'm trying to rile up people's emotions to invest in what I got going. That's all you got to do is keep it real. But you won't do that. You got caught with a stripper in Philly, then threw her under the bus, which made no sense whatsoever. So what? She stripped. Somebody got to get naked sometime. Y'all keep following Umar Johnson and see where he leads you. I'm pretty sure he got some good stuff. I'm pretty sure he know what he's talking about when it come to kids. But when he say shit like the United States government has done nothing for black people, you got to sit back and go, no. Everything that's done for black people has come because of the government. Typically, we always point to the 60s. Fair housing, civil rights, voting rights. Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you talk about the voting rights in Georgia for as little as you did? You didn't even talk about that. Kind of weird, huh? Why didn't you explain that we need 60 people in the Senate to get a bill passed? Why didn't you do that? Because you want to seem like the top intellect while everybody else has to praise you for information. I give it to them for free. You know, if you give $50, you get on the gold. $100, you get the silver. $1,000, you get the platinum. Fuck out of here, bro.